open-minded understanding of romance filled theatergoers of the 1960s, and not just because of increased sexual outlooks. The most endearing love story can wither, but true-to-life themes will keep audiences entertained. Whether you call them star-crossed or bittersweet, those doomed-to-fail relationships on the big screen held life lessons for old and young alike. I was one of those teenagers that rushed to New York theaters to see this different side of romance, which I call my 5 romantic but sad movies of the 1960s. Number 5, The Graduate. December 1967 at the Coronet Theater on 59th Street and 3rd Avenue. Directed by Mike Nichols and starring Dustin Hoffman, Anne Bancroft, and Catherine Ross. Benjamin has finished college and has no direction in his life. Enter the long-time family friend, Mrs. Robinson, who out of boredom looks to seduce this young man.
I mean, you didn't really think I'd do something like that.
Like what?
What do you think?
Well, I don't know.
Mrs. Robinson, you're trying to seduce me.
After a few unemotional months with his lover, Benjamin's parents push him to take Elaine Robinson, the daughter, on a date. Benjamin believes that Elaine is the love of his life and will continue to be, as long as Mrs. Robinson keeps his secret.
I just don't believe you would do that.
Try me.
Benjamin, will you just tell me what this is all about? Oh, no.
Even though the cat's out of the bag, Benjamin is determined to win Elaine back. Will Elaine's upcoming wedding day with another keep this couple apart? The keys to understanding this movie are human obsession and the saying, "Be careful what you wish for." Number 4, Funny Girl. September 1968 at the Criterion Theater on Broadway at 44th Street. Directed by William Wyler and starring Barbra Streisand, Omar Sharif, and Walter Pidgeon. Fanny Brice dreams of being an onstage comedian, and as her life moves in that direction, she meets a suave professional gambler named Nick Arsting. No matter the strength of their love, Nick's life moves with whether he wins or loses at cards. Fanny secretly tries to assist her husband financially during one of his low points, but when he finds out, he is furious.
Once I saw how unhappy you are, I knew I had to do something. I guess I did it wrong. You know how dumb I could be.
Fanny, you don't have to tell me that anything you did out of love. Believe me, I know that.
Fanny finally accepts that there is no way to make him happy.
Subscribe.
Number 3, Goodbye Columbus. April 1968 at the New Forum Theater on 47th Street and Broadway. Directed by Larry Pierce and starring Richard Benjamin, Ally McGraw, Larry Klugman, and Nan Martin. Neil, a working-class librarian, meets a wealthy student, Brenda, when he visits a country club. Their class differences bother Brenda more than Neil.
Hey, you remember me holding your glasses now?
Yeah, I think I do. Do you live in Westchester, too?
Bronx.
Oh, we lived there when I was a baby. If I let you kiss me, would you stop being so nasty?
Even though Brenda's mother is against it, the couple grows closer.
Leave her alone. She'll get tired of him.
During her brother's wedding, Brenda's father tells her how hurt he would be if she weren't such a good girl.
And I thank God every day that I have children I can trust.
Brenda and Neil meet at a hotel near the campus. Brenda states that since her parents discovered that she and Neil are sleeping together, now everything is different. Brenda is purposely causing a rift in their relationship, and she has chosen her parents over Neil. Number 2, Romeo and Juliet. October 1968 at the Paris Theater on 58th Street and 5th Avenue. Directed by Franco Zeffirelli and starring Olivia Hussey, Leonard Whitney, Milo O'Shea, Michael York, John McInerney, and Pat Haywood. Two families in Verona, Italy, have feuded for generations regardless of the forgotten reasons why.
Draw! Draw, if you be men!
But there are two youths who are oblivious of these disputes. 15-year-old Romeo of the Montague family longs for someone named Rosaline, and almost 14-year-old Juliet of the Capulet family is to wed a gentleman named Paris. But during a party, the two meet and immediately fall for one another. Later that evening, they profess their love, and soon they marry. Unfortunately, two opposing family members fight, and Romeo attempts to separate them. Romeo's cousin is accidentally stabbed and then dies. Romeo then kills the assailant, who is also the cousin of Juliet. Despite the misery, Romeo and Juliet spend one night together as a married couple before Romeo must leave Verona or risk death after killing his in-law. Through a series of errors, Romeo believes that Juliet has passed, but she has only taken a sleeping potion. He kills himself shortly before she wakes, and Juliet finds him dead and then stabs herself. Ironically, both families mourn together and end their feud. Number 1. The Sterile Cuckoo. October 1969 at the New Forum Theater on 47th Street and Broadway. Directed by Alan J. Bukala and starring Liza Minnelli, Wendell Burton, and Tim McIntyre. On his way to his first year at college, quiet Jerry meets the overly friendly Pookie. Despite their attending different colleges, and with Pookie's encouragement, their good times together increase, and their gentle fun turns to love. Unfortunately, Pookie is used to being disappointed, so she attacks others before they can hurt her first.
Let's get out of here. I can't stand so many hot-panted weirdos in one fell swoop. I said hot-panted weirdos!
As Jerry develops other friendships, Pookie pushes back against everyone, including Jerry. Pookie hopes to salvage their relationship during spring recess, but the hurts are too deep, and they part. Thanks for the watch. Don't forget to give a like and subscribe and take a peek at my many other endless perceptions.